Right, got a bit of bike maintenance going on. Got my titanium Planet X gravel bike on the stand. It's needing a clean, and not sure it's going to get a clean, mind, but the chain is going to get a clean. I got this new device. I just got it a few days ago. It's absolutely fantastic, and what you do, it's very therapeutic. It's got rollers inside, roller in the top, and you clamp this on the chain, just like that. So basically it looks like that, and you've got rollers with bristles there, you've got a roller with bristle there, you've got a sponge there, and then you've got a roller on there, and that clips over, and then you clamp these tabs up, like that. I've got this environmentally friendly, it says, degreaser, chain bright cleaner, and there's a line just down here, and you've got to fill with the degreaser until you get to the line. Almost there, you can see the line there and the fluid there. So we want just a bit more fluid, a bit more. We're up to the line now, and then it's a matter of rotating the pedal 30 times, they reckon. 30 times. That's it. 2, 3, 4. There's a bit of spillage, it is a bit messy, so stuff does escape. But the fluid in there now, oh, it's as black can be. So what they say you can do is reuse the fluid, stick it into a jar. I did my other bike the other day, so there's some more in the jar. You can it's quite expensive, this degreaser. Stick it in a jar, all the solids drop to the bottom, and then you can reuse that. Don't forget to get the jockey wheels as well. The bike will thank me for this, I hope, by not breaking down. So it is a very therapeutic exercise. Look at that, coming off that chain. What they say afterwards is fill this up with a soapy solution, run the chain through it again, then dry the chain off, re-lube, and you're good to go. Cleaning the jockey wheels though is a Bit of a pain. The thing is that once you've put the Park Tool device with the degreaser on, all that degreaser gets into the crud on the jockey wheels, and it makes that crud easier to come off. Now I'm doing the rinsing procedure, so I got my detergent solution, which I've made up myself just with a mixture of shampoo and warm water. So let's just rinse the chain off. See how, as to how well this will keep the chain going in the long term, I don't know. We'll give it another spin through. Now you can see it all foaming up inside there. That's working its way all round through the cassette and through the jockey wheels as well, helping to clean them. That'll do for that. Yeah, that's pretty mucky as well. But the chain, you can see, a bit of a mark there. The chain is reasonably clean now. Now the next thing I do is get it as dry as I can before re-lubing it. So I kind of am drying that chain off quite well. Cleaning the jockey wheels off. They come up. They're coming up quite nice. Quite lucky I've got access to an air compressor, so I have spun the chain very quickly, and I've spent a long time with kitchen paper towels to get it as dry as I can. It's blowing off any moisture which might be in the rollers. Not seeing nothing coming out. So I'm using wet lube. I'm using Finish Line wet lube, and I've just found the connecting link, and they reckon you should do 1 drop every link like that, and work along the chain, and then that will find its way into the roller. And then the next important task, once you've done all that, is to wipe off as much of the oil as you can. Obviously spin it round. This is what I see them all doing, so that's what I'll do. But this sort of maintenance, it's more therapy, I think, for the rider as much as it is for the bike. Anyway, it'll give me a certain amount of feel-good factor, won't it? So yeah, I've almost got to the quick link again. There we are. So I know I guess it's been the chain round to get that lubricant to go into the rollers. So I know what some of you are thinking. That's a palaver, isn't it? I'll tell you, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the filming, I could have done this in 10-15 minutes, and probably needs to be done, I don't know, once a week, once a fortnight perhaps, and you have your bike running like a sewing machine. So now that lubricant is all distributed throughout the chain rollers, next thing you do is virtually wipe it all off again, because you don't want it on the exterior parts of the chain. That's where the oil can pick up the dirt off the road. you only want it on the internal parts, so simply just a matter of wiping the chain down again with paper towels. Dries the exterior of the chain but leaves the inner lubricated. When it comes to lubing these jockey wheels and the mechanism of the derailleur, I would just get a little bit of spray 3-in-1 oil and spray it on the joints and on the little wheel down there, but I haven't got any at the moment. I ran out of it, so you're not going to see that process. But anyway, the chain now is in a good condition, and that'll aid wheel gear shifting and transmission of my limited power to the back wheel. Well, gear changes are nice and slick. That procedure of chain cleaning, I don't think it's something I would do that often. Certainly if I was on a long ride, say a multi-day bikepacking trip, then I'd probably clean the chain before I went on that ride, and then when I come back perhaps a few hundred miles later. So it's probably going to be an intermittent chain cleaning exercise, that, but it certainly is helping the chain to run smooth. I can't hear any noise from the chain at all, so it's got to be good. That's old Father Thames for you. Well, the bicycle is just purring along. Beautiful, like riding silk. I'm deep into the Cotswolds now. Beautiful stone wall country this. Someone's garden, and they've got what looks to be a stone wild boar in their garden. Well, this is Welford Pools Nature Reserve. Just pulled in here for a bit of a break. I fancy some refreshment. Jelly babies. Pretty dark in here. So I'm sat in the bird-eyed. But anyway, yeah, I haven't had a drink yet. I've done over 20 miles, no drink taken in and no refreshment. So time to have a Jelly Baby stop. I was sent these Jelly Babies by my friend Marcus. I'm always very humane when it comes to eating Jelly Babies. I always bite the head off first. Apparently, the guillotine was invented as a humane method. The slanted knife. But I can't ask that one. That's a body, I want a head. Did you feel anything? So this is Welford Pools Nature Reserve. Apparently a good collection of birds if you're into photography or ornithology. There. Yeah, very nice place. Very nice. I've just been reading the notice board there, and apart from a large variety of water birds and other birds and aquatic life and fish, there are also otters here. So that's got to be a good sign of a clean environment. I'm just about to head off home now, about 20 miles to run, so I'll leave it here. But just one last quick note on the chain. In the past I have used a product called Squirt, and I've been very happy with that. That's like a water-based wax lubricant, but I found that it washed off very easy in wet weather. And now as we're heading into winter, I'm hearing people say that wet lube is perhaps a bit better, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but anyway, that's the reason why I've gone over to wet lube, just to give the chain a little bit more protection in the wet in the wet environment, which we do get in the UK in the winter. So that's it. Thanks for watching this one. I do plan on going camping hopefully in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.